Hey everybody, welcome back to part 2 of creepy baby doll art today. So I have added, if you saw in that picture, a little green foliage around, and if you saw it earlier in today's video, you have seen where I added the little skull right there. So I kind of sort of decorated it a little. It's one of these out of the little package. Instead of making it plain, I decorated it and has have little frame footage going on there, right? And have putted what the hell kind of word is that? Put some maybe the doll is haunting my brain. Some glow-in-the-dark paint on it. And now the other thing I'm going to do, because we're going to make this look like, if I can get a hold of that, we are going to go ahead and put some little semi-precious stones, which I happen to have in some little vials. You might think this is weird, but I happen to own some. These are also from Michael's Crafting. I did go back there today, so I will show you something real quick that I got from Michael's Crafting. If you couldn't see it in the other video today while I was in the car, I will show them to you again. Also, I will show you how we're actually going to put the flowers around the creepy baby doll art, because I figured out something better. And like I said, remember to use your electronic coupon when you go to Michael's Crafting. They like me in there. They're so cool. And they actually made sure that all my stuff was set up right. Ooh, there's my cashews from Wawa. Those are good energy. Also, I picked up some memory wire while I was there. This is great for bracelets. People will be doing that on another time. Now, these, if you didn't see them well enough in the other video, these are these glass skeleton recipes that they graciously, now you can see the purple. This one's mine. This one's mine. I love deep purple. You see that? Isn't that wonderful? Right? Or just for decorative looks, because it's a skull. I love skulls. And I do have shorts on today, so if I actually wanted to, I could show you my other tattoo. So this is the cup I was telling you guys about. Blah blah blah. My brain is really farting today. I don't know why. It's set on brain fart. So this one's mine, and because I'm a swamp family member, and they're not a bad price, I'm telling you. And it kind of reminds me of tie-dye, the way they are. They remind me of tie-dye in a way. Look at that, bunny. Sippy cup, like I said, you know, and it pulls out. You can wash it. The lid comes off. You know, wash it, whatever you want. These are great. You know, metal lid. Really is glass. Not worried about the price. They weren't that expensive. Michael's Crafting. Use your 20% off coupon for your entire purchase. Great savings. Let's see, what was it? Let's see. Plus 10 plus this plus tax. So yeah, they pretty much knocked the price down. So it's over $20 for everything. And they knocked it down to like $14. That's pretty good savings. So yeah, make sure you use your coupons. So, and then never like get rid of the email, because you can scroll down to like another coupon there, and then they can use the other coupon legitimately. And then Michael's Crafting also has an app. And even though they're not a sponsor, just a painting look crooked to you. Maybe it's just the way this is sitting. Probably is because the thing is sitting on the case for my other device. Looks a bit crooked. Maybe that's what it is. But anyway, this is going to be fun. Happy birthday, buddy. This is the link cap. And it looks tie-dye. Softy. This is going to Texas. Soon. So, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, I really think this is just an awesome thing. So, with that said, I'm actually going to put the other piece of paper inside of this to keep this safe, because I'm just going to keep mine up on my cabinet. I really don't care. Mine will be up there. This one needs to be kept safe, safe, safe. Use the paper goes inside. That paper goes inside. And I have other paper that I can use to wrap it up, because I have other paper to do that with. Yeah, just stop this little piece. Awesome, awesome people. I really do. They're just the most awesome people. Actually, get that down. There we go. Although I should use cotton balls inside of this because of the straw. Although I can pull the straw up. Did you see that? I can pull the straw up. For shipping purpose. You gotta MacGyver things sometimes. Yeah. And then wrap that up and put it away for now. Just wrappy and make it happy. Wrappy happy. Now, I'm going to put this aside because this is not what we're getting into today. We're getting into the creepy doll art. And I'm going to put this away so I can ship it. So, let's get into our creepy doll art. And like I said, my lovely sippy. It'll end up needing to wash if I actually want to use it. You do want to wash these when you buy them. Beautiful. They have these in an array of colors. They have them in clear. As you saw this one, dark purple. I love dark purple. Black is my main color. Now, I'm not a dark soul person. Been dead 4 times. Been revived 3. Came back on my own once. Or probably more than that, since I have epilepsy. So, hey, who knows how many times Caesars have done that to me? But hey, I love black, dark purples, dark red. I do have some tie-dye stuff, like you guys have seen me wear that one tie-dye shirt. And I have restyled that shirt. I've restyled a few of my shirts. And you know what? I have told you guys I would show you that tattoo. Because I told you skulls. Yes. And there is the skull tattoo, the shadow skull. Yes, that is in fact on my leg. There now, you see, you guys, being the person I am. Now, I made my promise. And you guys actually got to see that tattoo. Sorry for the mess. It's really hot today. Really, really hot. So let's get back into Creepy Baby Doll. Now, I still have the stand right here that it's on, as you can see. Creepy Baby Doll. My friend Rocco is thoroughly creeped out by the artwork. And I think it's funny. He just thinks it's creepy. So, as we get into this, I have decided to actually take one of these and literally just pluck the little flowers off of it so that we can arrange the flowers around the head like this. See that? So that we can just arrange the flowers around the head like this. And just do that. And then we can glue them on around. Now, I already plucked a bunch of them loose so that we can do that. And then lay a big flower into one right there. And then we'll just do that around the head. And I do have the glue right here in case you're wondering. And I have enough glue in here for this. And then we'll do the little gems around here. And I was thinking, did I really and seriously want to use those great big flowers? And after I laid those out, the great big flowers just didn't look right. Did they look right? No, they did not look right. Did they look right with me? No, they don't look right with me. You know, maybe you can do like a little Niecy Nash thing, you know, make a little hair clip or something, you know, for somebody. Or, you know, make a little bracelet or something with one of these. You know, like I said, make a hair clip. Or if you have enough left, like make a little thing for somebody's hair. There you go. See, look, you can like style a little hair clip for somebody, you know, that actually likes to put those in their hair. Be creative. No? Or if they like to have like a couple of big ones in their hair, you know, just style it up like that. Just, you know, there you go. You have a senorita that likes to wear flowers in her hair. Or you want to do it for a Spanish dance festival. There are a few of those where the women actually wear the flowers in their hair. There are. Think about that out there for the Latinas. You know, you want to think of something, you can go to Michael's Crafting, you can get the flowers like this in the bundles. You take out the bigger ones and some of the smaller ones, actually craft them together in a little hair piece, clip them to your hair. Crafty idea, inexpensive. It costs you no more closer than maybe $7-8, and add little embellishments and use your e-coupons. Nobody will know the difference. And you're just styling your own look. Your own look. You are being you. Just be yourself. So now let's get into this with the flowers. Like I said, I still have some together like this. So we have the option of doing the loose ones. We have the option of just keeping them together like this. But I find just doing them loose, you could probably do it quicker and not have to worry about the plastic being in the way. And like I said, I have a bunch of the loose ones already ready to go in the bag. I'll gather them together real quick. And this is the flower I chose for the middle. This little cute little flower for the middle of its head. It's not for the middle of my head. That would be weird, right? Not even for the side of my head. But gotta try to be a little silly sometimes. Can't be strict all the time, you know. What kind of person would you be? Kind of like mean, be a meanie, right? So yeah, okay. I think what I have in my hand, it only really took a handful to tell you the truth. It only took a handful to really pour this. So we'll pull this over here. And I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put my devices back up here since I have this live today. And do it like this so you can try to see it better. You can try to see it as I'm doing this. We'll try. Never hurts to try, am I right? Because I actually had you guys sitting a little bit lower. But we'll try to do this a little better for you today. That's what I'm trying to do. Make it a lot easier for you to see what I'm doing. Makes it easier for this to go. And let's bring Creepy Baby right here. Creepy Baby. Baby. So, okay, now we have the glue. Try not to spill that onto those little flowers. Okay, have enough right there. And of course your fingers are going to get all sticky again because of the glue. I'll just stick the glue back up there like I did yesterday. And I'll just keep the flowers on my left. The others that are still in the bag are kind of poked in my legs. That's not going to bother me. Okay, you see where we have them right here? So we're going to really like start at the top of the baby head. Baby head right there. If I had a baking pan, I would probably like sculpt some sort of weird cake like that. I probably would. To tell you the truth, I probably would. Like for Halloween, sculpt some like weird, creepy cake. For Halloween. Why not, right? Make some sort of Halloween party like extra creepy fun. Creep out your friends like that. Now when you do this, and I'm going to show you because like I put the not paint, you put the paint down yesterday. Now you want to get some of those to stick. You're going to take that glue up on your finger, and what you're going to do is you're going to take the glue down on one of the leaves right here, and then the flower petals. I've got to get that to stick. Why aren't you sticking bad? Okay, here we go. Might have to hold that a little bit to get it to stick at first. Okay. And then as we do this, just slowly go along. I'm going to put the glue right here. That might be easier access for me. Just slowly go along. Might have to stick a little bit of the glue on the baby head. It will not take the paint off. That's guaranteed unless you use the wrong paint, and then it will. Then it will. That's actually guaranteed. If you use the wrong paint, it will come off. If you use the correct paint, it will not come off. So as we go around, just stick the little flowers around the baby. And as you go along, hold your finger on there as you layer, excuse my neighbor upstairs, as on cue, he's doing something gross again. As he does every time I'm doing a video. What do you know? Anyway, like I said, like we have 2 flowers right there on the top of the baby head already. And we're getting ready to put the 3rd one. Smear a little bit up on the baby head, if you want to do that. And we have enough glue for this project, and even if we don't, I have some extra glue, some Elmer's. And, you know, not Elmer Thud, but Elmer glue. Even if you have to, you can always put a little bit of the glue on the back of the flower. It doesn't hurt to do that. Does not hurt. Does not hurt. Does not hurt. And as you see, I am leaving some of the petals loose because I want that effect. I really do. I want some of the petals to be more stuck towards the baby. And now, with the glue, with the effect with that, that's actually going to make the ends shiny. I don't know why it says my device is getting hot. My device should not be getting hot. I'm indoors. I am indoors. My device isn't even hot. My device is not hot. And it did not stop charging. Wow. Wow. Okay, well guys, I moved it away from my other device to where the temperature on the cabinet is a little cooler, so maybe it'll stop doing that. Or maybe it's just the word creepy in the title. You know what they're doing. Anyway, they can stop it too. It's only an instructional video. So we're going to take the glue down on this petal, and you can take a little bit under because you want to glue that down. See right there? Now this glue is going to dry very clear as it did on the petals. If you see some of the petals are shiny, the shine is from the glue when it dried last night. So don't worry about that. It looks white now, but it dries clear. So do not worry about that. And if you can't get some of the petals to do what you want, just go back over them and they will stay. You just have to work it a little bit. Work it, work it, work it. You know, a little vaggish, you know. Sorry, I'm not trying to take that from Bunny, I swear. Even though she uses a few of my things, I don't really care. Don't worry about that, Bunny Myers. I do not care. Just stay happy and healthy, sweetie. She uses a couple of my catchphrases here and there, but that's all right. I don't mind. So I'm going to show you that like right now. Yeah, see how the bunny. You see how the baby doll looks now, right? I know, like, you see the glue. Don't even worry about that. Like I said, that will dry. So now it's got some flowers around it. And when we get that one flower in there, it'll go right here. But before I put it right here, see that effect right there? That's a cool effect. You have to admit that. You have to admit that. That will be even better when I add an extra flower there. Yes, I am going to add an extra flower right here before I add that rose. Why? Because it is actually going to need that. Because, well, trust me, it is. You'll see when I do it why I say that. The instructions for this, you guys, when you do this, and I showed a couple of the cashiers at Michael's Crafting the baby doll, and the black girl, she was like, oh my gosh, she's like, that's creepy, but it's cool. White girl, she was like, oh, that's just creepy. And I'm like, yeah, but the point is, it's Halloween. Halloween. She's like, oh, okay. Okay, yeah, okay. So she was down with it. She was down with it then. You know, creepy Halloween thing there. I was about to say yesterday's word of the day, aesthetic. Okay, this thing is trying to tell me that it's overheating again, and I know for a fact that my phone is not overheating. Hey, Rock, can I get the fan over here? Or blowing towards me for a while, please? Because I don't feel like dealing with an overheating phone. Because my phone is actually not overheating. I don't know why they keep telling me my device is overheating. My device is definitely not overheating. Sit down for a minute and check my device. It's not hot. It's not hot, my friends. It is not hot. It is not hot. Why do they keep telling me my device is hot? The cabinet isn't even hot. If my device was hot, this would be hot. The device and the cabinet is not hot. I know what's going on. Stop monetizing me. This is an instructional video. Stop it. I'll still see if my friend will point the fan this way. Hey, Rock. I'll get the fan over here myself. How about that? I'll point the fan over here myself. It's okay. I'll be right back, everybody. Let me put creepy baby doll right here. Keep an eye on it for me, would you? Be right back. Be right back, everybody. Yeah, I know this is live and I can't pause it for anything. Okay, everybody, I'm back, and I have a fan pointed in this direction, so hopefully it will cool this direction down so that they can stop telling me that my device is overheating, because it's not overheating, trust me. It is not overheating. And again, it is not overheating. So I'm gonna have to do this a little different then. Flowers there, other flowers. Because now I'm really gonna have to try to protect creepy baby doll. And let the air get to this. Don't let the air get to my device. That's my bad connection. We're doing something live here. Air. Right. Yeah. There's no bad connection and my device is not overheating. So I'm gonna set you guys way over here and hope that it balances correctly. No, it doesn't want to. Okay. This is messed up. So hopefully we'll get enough cool air to where we can keep everything going. Because I had to take the air away from my friend while I was sleeping. I don't like to do that because my friend actually has sleep apnea. He stops breathing while he's sleeping. He's a military veteran. He stops sleeping while he's breathing. And I don't want him on a CPAP machine. I was misdiagnosed. Well, he also has RLS, restless leg syndrome. Yeah, he can't in his sleep. Those are two different things. People with RLS sometimes get misdiagnosed with sleep apnea. Those are two different things. Two different things, my friends. Two different things. Anyway, oh, come on, stick to the creepy baby. Stick. Okay, come on. I'm gonna shove it right in there. Okay, we're gonna have one odd flower. And who cares? Anyway, it's a creepy baby. So if there's an odd flower, it's not really gonna matter. Because it's a creepy baby. Creepy baby. And I'm gonna put that one flower at the top. Because after a while, that's gonna be odd to do. So you see where I got the flowers around. So you see where I got the flowers around. And then the air coming this way, that's also gonna dry everything quicker. I really kind of got to get that done. Dip your fingers in. People always told you not to be like getting your fingers into stuff. Well, with this you can, and who cares? Don't listen to them. They're crazy people. Yeah. You're never too old to do crafting projects. That's my thing. I just don't think you're too old to do crafting projects. Ever. What in the... What? I think this house is seriously haunted. And Wendy's cup just fell, and it shouldn't have fallen. The fan was pointed nowhere near it. Maybe we have an angry spirit in here. Listen to yesterday's video about part 1 of this, and you hear like something weird. I'm being serious. Like, watch that video, and like near the end, you literally hear a weird growl. I know it's getting to be towards Halloween, so like paranormal stuff happens more often than not. And if you're sensitive, that stuff is drawn to you. Okay. Pressing that rose on there. I will show you that in a moment. Pressing the rose on. Am I going to glue the leaves, or the leaves, the petals down? No, not necessarily, because I may not need to. I may not need to. What I may need to do is just get that in there and go. I know, I just need that face. Just hold that there for a few. Hold it there for a few. Maybe while making sure other petals are glued down with the spare glue on your finger. Gonna hold that for a few minutes. Now's when I wish I had like the extra space on my device to be able to edit this out like yesterday. Okay, so yeah, you can sort of see. So let me hold that there for a few minutes. And while I'm doing that, holding it with one hand, I can put other flowers on with my other hand. It's great to be ambidextrous. Can you do that, like hold things with one hand and do stuff with your dominant hand? You can actually train yourself to do that. You can't just train yourself. It's not that hard. Really not that hard. Almost, because I need to put up the hour. I was watching a video of Reverend Jonathan Gentry. I don't know, I've been watching him for the last few years. Makes a lot of sense. I should check him out. Pretty cool. I'm not really a religious person. I'm a spiritual person. He's actually a pretty cool guy, actually. I think I should check him out. Pretty cool. I like him. Yeah, I recommend checking him out. Yeah, no discrimination with him. He likes people for just being people. He doesn't care who you are. Just people person. Rich, poor, he doesn't care who you are. He just likes people. Does not care who you are. Now that one of his Facebook friends passed away, because he kept meaning to go visit with her. Meaning to take his family out to go visit her on her farm, and she passed away. Really broke his heart. Great person. But, okay. I'm hoping that flower stays. But while we do the rest of this, because that's leaning in, and I might actually like that look, but I really want it to stand out. Because we're actually going to put little skulls inside of these, and inside of a few of these, which is what we're going to do in a little while with a few of these little skulls that I picked out. I was very selective with the skulls that I picked out. They have to be almost perfect for to go onto this. They do. They have to be almost perfect to go on to the flowers. Otherwise, I won't put them on there. Or they have to go on a certain way to be like with the creepy big doll. We'll figure out where we want to put them. I might put them with the green foliage. We'll just figure out where we want to put them. Or do I actually want to tack them around the frame? Or is that one just enough? We'll figure that out though. We'll figure that out as we go along. Because that one actually might be enough. That one actually might be enough for skulls. Actually, I think it is as we go along. So like I said, you just take these, and when I figured it out, I was like, these just come off, okay? And then just take it, because I put the glue, put some glue right here at the side, right here. Okay, stuff it on there. One of the petals is weird. And just stick it on there. Hold it for a moment. And then it stays on. And you know what? Since I have that right there, and I think that's a good spot. Like, put a creepy baby doll right there for a moment. And show you guys this. Like, you can hold one finger in there, and down goes the petal. See that? I don't know if you guys saw that. No, I don't think you did. But you guys did on the other parts. But, yeah. I think my device actually cooled off now, though. Now that I have the fan blowing this way. Yay, right? Now that we can continue because my device cooled off. Actually, no, what happened? It wasn't my device. The Reverend and I have been getting seriously monetized today. For the truth. The truth and absolutely the truth. We love people. We do. We don't care who you are. Well, as long as you know, to be just kind-hearted people. That's all. Just be kind-hearted people. But, yeah, it doesn't take long to put these flowers around. In fact, we're almost done putting the flowers around on this one. Like I said, this is the part 2. If I had enough storage on my phone for this, now if I would have done the video on my other device, I would have had to go all the way back to Wawa. Yes, I would. I would have had to go all the way back to Wawa just to put the video onto my YouTube, just to sit there for a few hours, to wait for it to load. You get my point. You get my point, right? Pretty much you get my point. So like I said, take that, take the flower, pluck it, right? Dip your finger in the glue. Dip your finger in the glue. Don't need a face feeder, just dip your finger in the glue. Put the glue on here. Put it on there. Yes, I know that's the loose fabric. That's the natural gray fabric. That's the natural part that I didn't paint. Yes, you can put some of the glue on the back if you want of the flower. And like I said, a little more glue. That's the glue that goes on the top of the petals. The petal. And now see, when I come around to the little chinny chin area on this, I'm going to show you something. The little chinny chin area is where I take the petal, petally. I just want to be a little goofy today. Petaling this around with some glue. The little chinny area here. I am gluing one of those little petals down. Hopefully it'll stick right. Stick. Oh, don't make a liar out of me and stay there. Sticky. So sticky says me. Anyway. See right there around the little chinny area? The way it stays there. Stay. Okay, and then that's what we're going to do on the other side. That's coming off, so I'm going to put a little glue underneath it and then on top again, because it's being a, even though there's glue underneath it, it's not wanting to be a good baby doll. It's being a brat. I don't like brat dolls. There's something weird with those dolls. You ever look at those? Something wrong with them. Weird. 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 Figure out what do I want this next flower. You know why I really do these videos? Some people ask me, why do you do these videos? You know why? I would rather do these videos. Make people's lives happy, because it's a positive thing to do. I've seen too many negative things out there. Like I said, I don't really watch TV. I don't watch the news, that's for darn sure. Too much hate. Too much hate and violence. Too much hate and violence going on there, that's for sure. Too much propaganda. I'd rather make people stay happy. I'd rather bring happiness into your day. A bunch of stupidness and propaganda is paid for by somebody else. That's all brought to you by some asshole. With money in his pocket. So I'd rather do this. I would rather do this and bring some happiness into your day. So I will show you, I have brought a flower to the other side once I get the little petals. So you see this one that I'm like seriously tacking down the petals is now near the little pendant. And then I'll put like one on the other side. The little roses staying, that's awesome. And I have to try to be not so appealing here. Like I said, we have enough glue for this project. That's why I'm not really worried about it. Not really worried. Not really worried. And I have more glue in. That's another reason why I'm not worried. And if I really want to make this shiny, the baby face, which I don't really want to, I can put the glue over it and make it shiny. This glue will make anything glossy, but I don't really want that. Not really. I mean, where I have put the glue on the baby doll, yes, that will go glossy, but I'm not really going to do that on everything. So, if you look right here is where I have put the flower near the pendant, and I'm going to put one, what did I touch the bottom, right? Right here. My brain farted and my finger went in the wrong direction. So I'm going to put one over here to finish that part off, and hopefully my fingers go in the right direction, but I got to pull the glue off. I'll pluck another flower from its stem so that we can get one more flower down here. One more flower down here. I just feel like being goofy today. Make everybody happy. Why not, right? Life is too short. Life is too short to be grouchy. Life is just too short. can wake up one day and not wake up the next. Right? Am I right, people? Yes, of course I am. So let's try to always be positive. Tomorrow's another day. Today is today. But you never know what tomorrow brings. You never know what tomorrow brings. You know, I'm starting to sound like Bob Ross, but you know what? I don't mind. I do not mind. One of my favorite people. One of my favorite people. He was an inspiration. Good inspiration. Great for the art, culture. He really was. He was a good inspiration for the art, culture. And show you what I did with one of these petals. I kind of folded it in where it would just kind of go creased into the baby doll chin. In the neck chin area. So it's kind of cool to do that. This one on the other side. So it goes into the crease of the baby doll. And we have that final one right there. So basically this, and like I said, that glue is going to dry around it. And we can add more to give it more fullness. And that's why I plucked it off of this, right? Because you don't really want all that plastic on there, because you're going to put this away, bring it back out, put it away, bring it back out. You're going to have all this plastic. You're going to have to dust this plastic, try to figure out how to clean it. Why do you want all that plastic? You don't really want all that plastic on there. No. So, the next part to this is putting those little tiny gems on there. Now, try not to be so appealing, but I do want to be appealing to my audience and doing any of the art that I do for any of you that view this, not with my cleavage, of course, but sure, I'm sorry about that. Any of this that I do, I have chosen certain crystals and stones that I want to incorporate into this. We'll take a look at this before I talk about the crystals and the stones. Actually, I think that's starting to look pretty cool. I don't know about you. Leave your comments below. But please be pleasant about them. That's the only comments I like. If you think we need more skulls in this, let me know. Other than the one. I like that one. I really do. I like that one. Now, like I said, I did get memory wire, which has been held to bind. Finally, because there was a lot of gauge wire. We'll take a little break for a moment from like the crystal and stone talk, and we'll talk about this for a minute. I don't know if that's focused. It's like I like this. It's not focused. Okay, kind of shiny. This, you know, again, they used to sell this at Walmart, not sponsored, and then they stopped selling it. It was hard to find at Michael's. Finally, they brought it back. Thank goodness. One of my favorite things, easy for making bracelets. So easy for making bracelets. We will get into using this for bracelets. You can get the wider spanned ones for making necklaces. Now that's one that I have to find again at Michael's. We'll be doing that one next month. When I can find the bigger ones for necklaces, and we can do matching bracelets and necklaces, and they have the earring pieces, not the memory wire, but they do have the earring pieces that we can do, so that we can make the matching sets. Very easy to do anyway. I've done pieces like that, and that's actually something that I would do in the doctor's office when I was in my wheelchair is take the memory wire, my beads, my jewelry tools, and give myself something to do. Or I was like, you know what? I'm tired of being cooped up in the house in my chair. And I would just go out in public, take my bag that was just on my lap. I didn't realize how much weight I lost in my waist until I just looked. Wow. I have my shorts on today, obviously. My basketball shorts at that. And I would just have this in my bag, you know, like a few packets of the bracelet wire, the necklace wire, and then the stuff for the earring. And I would just sit out in public and just make like a whole bunch of it, and random people would be like, "Are you selling that?" And I'd be like, "I never thought about it. Why?" And they're like, "Here's $10 for a bracelet." And I'm like, "Why?" Like, 'cause I really like that bracelet and I want that bracelet. I'm like, which one? And they would pick one out, and I'm like, the one I have on my wrist is my personal turquoise. And they're like, "Do you have another one?" And I'm like, "I'm just about done making one." They're like, "Oh, great." So I'd be done making it, and here you go, $10 for a bracelet. Or a necklace, and set of earrings, or a whole set, you know. You do not have to be stuck in a wheelchair and be bored to death. Okay? Trust me, there are things you can do. And let's say you have arthritis and you can't use a clasp. Memory wire is the way to go for your jewelry. And you have a family member that can make it for you. You have a friend that can make it for you. Tell them the design you would like and have them make it for you. Get the supplies for them. Use your e-coupon. Have them make it for you. Think about that. Use your noggin. Okay, so we are going to go back to talking about what we have here. First of all, I still have glue on my fingers. I don't care. I'm going to have more glue on my fingers here in a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. I really don't know. What the heck? I have more glue on my thumb. I don't know if you can see that. Focus, come on, focus. Anyway, so, okay, we have red. I don't have my reading glasses on, which really sucks, and it's coral. Okay, it's red coral. Okay, and I took most of this out of here, but it is rose quartz. I was picking through them, and most of it is in here. It is rose quartz crystal. I do have clear quartz crystal. I don't know if you can see that, but it is clear quartz crystal. Shiny little bottles, aren't they? This is the amethyst. I don't know if you were able to see that, but that is the amethyst. Okay, if I tip it a certain way, you can see it. Okay. Yes, I actually found these at Michael's Crafting one year. They didn't even know that they sold these little bottles. These are so cute, right? And this is the garnet. This is the garnet. If I hold this a certain way, you guys can actually see it, I hope. It says garnet. And this next one, I absolutely love. But I love all of them that I have. The rest of them are over there. Oh, I really needed to put my reading glasses on, but Anyway, I hope you guys can see that, and I really needed to put my reading glasses on. That looked blurry to me, but anyway, this is beautiful, and I really think that will bring out, you know what, I think that might be it that I want. That and the garnet. The garnet, I think I might pick out 3 stones. What do you think? 3 stones for around, because that's going to bring out the colors. That's going to bring out the colors in these, and I might put a little bit in it, especially this, around the flowers with some glue, just a little pop of bling bling bling. And then we have to put some around the skull for the little pendant look. And of course, I want to put some clear quartz around in there just for a little blingish look. And also, you know, things like this. No, I'm not superstitious. Also brings positive energy, works away anything evil. And, you know, it's very positive, it's very uplifting, but, you know, I like doing this in my work. It also adds a little extra something something. Think about that. Adds a little extra something. You don't really see this in artwork. And, yeah, you just don't. You don't see this in artwork. So let me see about getting a little more glue in this. Let's see about adding some more flowers. Hello, glue, glue. You see that? Glue. I want that lid with glue. Who knew? Glue. Glue, glue, glue. And then what we do is we just basically dab over the little center parts of where we already laid down flowers. And then what I want to do in reverse, is lay down the other flowers. Now this is the part where it makes it thick, I know. And I'm going to show you that. And this is where the other flowers pop out the other way. And that gives it texture. It does, it gives it texture. So, you guys will actually have a piece that not only has texture in the main part of it, but around it will have a lot of texture. Stay, darn it, stay. Stay. I'm trying to get it to stay. Get that to stay. Stay. Don't stick to my fingers. Stay. Stay where you are. Okay, I got that to stay for now. Okay, you see that right there, right? Right there. That has a flower over a flower. I got that part to stay for now. So, what we do, throw that away. Shift from that over there. That's actually where the wastebasket is. So dip your finger back in the glue. I don't know why I have the glue back over there. Do this in reverse. Glue it down. Glue it down. You're going to have to take your finger and push it in. Hold it for a few minutes. Hold it for a few minutes. Or a moment. 1 moment, please. No, I'm not the voice for that. If I was, I'd be rich. Or have some more money than I do. That's for sure. Okay, so you see where that gave the extra texture? It came out right there, right there. Okay, so it's not so flat, it's coming out more. It is, it's coming out more. You guys are going to see more and more of this as it starts coming out more. And I'm not saying I'll be right back because obviously this is live streaming, so I can't say that. So Ashley dabbed the glue in 3 areas, so I have to be quick about this now. So it's okay. 1, 2, and 3. Because the fan is also blowing this way, and that's going to dry that glue real quick. 2. Oh my gosh, this is the texture in this is really cool, and I'm about to show that to you. 2, and when I'm done with this, I cannot wait to post this up on my Twitter. I showed part of it to Mackenzie Westmore yesterday. Face off. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, I can't wait for her to see what she thinks. You know what I'm talking about. See what she thinks about this. Her opinion. That would matter to me. Oh my gosh. Look at the difference between this side, which is flatter, to this side that has more texture to it. You see what I mean? Flat side, texture. When you're that artist. And you can teach people to do these kinds of things. That's fun. You know, it's just fun. You can get into it. And you don't necessarily have to do some creepy baby doll face. You can just have fun. You can do other things into it, which we can get into doing other things. You know, leave a comment. Tell me other things you would like to see with doing stuff like this. Definitely leave a comment. Well, I do tikis, not necessarily. I'm not Hawaiian. I'm not Hawaiian. So I don't know. I probably doubt that. That varies to the Samoan culture. So, like I said, since I dabbed the glue into all of them all at once, so that we could do this real quick. So just, like I said, press it in, and do it as hard as you can, but not too hard because you don't want to mess up the baby. You don't want to mess up the creepy baby. It's going to stay creepy looking anyway. Pluck, pluck. That way you can keep an extra one in your hand. That way when you do this, press that down in, give it a moment, and grab the next. Keep the little stemmy part out. That is what I'm doing. I'm keeping the stemmy part out on this because I'm putting that flower face down into the flower this face up with the stemmy part down. That's what I forgot to tell you on this part. So sorry about that. Now you know. And knowing is half the battle. G-I-J. I know this is going to be so exciting. Especially when we add the little blingies into these. That's going to be more exciting when we add the little blingy parts into the flowers. That's even going to be better when we get into that part of this. And I think that's going to be the topper part of it. Okay, you see how that's empty? I have a trash can over there. Oh, I made it. Oh, look. Oh, it's you that's already plucked off. I didn't even know that. Well, that would have helped me. That would have helped me. Okay, well, you know what though? I have to fix that rose a certain way, so maybe that other one will help me. Because I'm afraid that the rose will actually move a certain way and just not stay. not stay the way I want it, so I'll just use that extra one. I want to show you guys this before I do that. You see? Look, guys, look. Creepy baby has some extra texture now. So I'm going to go ahead, excuse me. I have chicken, coffee, water, some bison jerky, and some more water talking. And some espresso. Okay, that was the bison and the espresso with chicken. Sorry. Okay, so at the top part here, because I really and seriously want this rose to stay, I'm going to stick this flower right here and force it to stay put, dude. You really got to stay put. I have to force that rose to stay put where I need it to stay put. Otherwise, it's going to go in the wrong direction. Okay, now that I force that down, we have this. And we'll go on to the next stages where I'm really thinking about putting the yellow or the gold into the flowers and really giving it that blingish look that I really want. I really do want it to have that look. And I think that's another texture that'll bring out the flowers. And yes, I really do. I really think that that is something that will bring out these flowers. So let me move that rose quartz over for a moment. Did I put the rose quartz into that? Yes, but that will not actually bring out the texture that I want. So what I'll do, this is actually the lid from the skull container that I'm actually using it to put my crystals into, so that I can just kind of sort them however I want them. Empty my jar. Empty my little jar. Okay, so I can go back to the glue. Take a little bit of that glue. Okay, and then into a flower. Into a flower. However I really want these, I'm not going to do these absolutely perfect. Absolutely not going to do these perfect. Because when this glue dries is when you will see, you know what, let me put that cork down because that's not helping. That's just not helping any. So you see, some of these are actually really thin, and some of these are kind of chunky. I like to grab the chunky ones, because that helps. That actually brings out the look. And when I go around and get a lot of that in, one of my favorite creepy content creators is on right now. They'll have to wait until I'm done. Why do you have to be on at the same time as me? I'll have to send you that story, I promise. I did promise him a story. I still have to send it to him. I really do. I still have to send it to him. So, I mean, you don't just have to put one in there. You can put more than one. Like, you know, drop more than one in there if you want. Just to embellish. Put the glue in there in whatever spot you want. Why am I putting the glue in there? No, it's not where I want it to be. No. I don't know. That was an extra brain fart. That was today's extra brain fart, brought to you by brain farts. It happens to you as you get older. Don't mind my neighbor. He likes to throw things around when he's not getting attention. And I'm not giving him attention. Okay, well, we've got quite a few of these in here, except for I missed a spot. Wow, I missed a spot. If you got like a lot of little ones of these, you could just like pick some up, and I had a chunky one right there that just drop that in there. Just dab it. Okay, that's a little sharp one there, and I really don't want that on my hand. Yikes. Put that in there and let it dry somewhere. And then you'll have your little bit of blingage in there. You see that? And then when that dries, those will all stick. It's just sticking, not on my finger. And then that will actually enhance some color into the flower. It'll be like the inner part of the flower, you know what I mean? Like the little yellow in part of the inside. In part of the flower is not what I meant to say. Inside of the flower is what I meant to say, which will enhance the color of the flower. So we're actually almost done with this. Yeah, we're actually almost done with Crazy Baby Doll art. Look, I'm so appealing. Actually, you know, here it was, I was saying I'm trying not to be so appealing, and I am being appealing to my audience. Yay. So, now, what colors do I want to put around the pendant? Do I want to put that same yellow around there? Absolutely not. We have enough yellow in there for the flowers. The gold color is the yellow that is for the flowers, and that actually gets separated away from that rose quartz because it needs to go into different bottles when I go to do that. So I have actually picked out either rose quartz, or I could put different colors around it. And I did pick out some red coral, because I think that would actually be kind of cool, because we're working with black and purple, reds and purple, green and blue, no, not green and blue. Anyway, there's green, no blue. I'm just being kind of silly with that. So, you know, we have the red coral, and we have the other colors, and it's in little dots around it, so we can do the different colors. And again, dippies, dippies, and just drop it on the back of the piece you're going to put on there. That's right. You're just going to put that on there, and then put it on here. That is right. Because you want to be able to place that a certain way. when you're starting at the top, I actually, ooh, that stuck real quick. I'll show you that in a moment. When I start my first round of colors and get that set real good, the air is really keeping my device cooled off. Oh my gosh. So when I get that first round of colors on there, I will show you that because I'm going to decisive between colors, and I really want to make sure that this is going to sit on there because there will be a glow-in-the-dark color around it at night, which is kind of cool. It's kind of cool, kind of cool, kind of cool. Oh hell, it's not kind of cool, it just is. It just is cool. So I was thinking about that last night. Like, oh, what the hell else can I do with this? Glow in the dark. Glow in the dark, people. What's better than glow in the dark? Nothing else. And like I said, that's why I did that in the eyes. Glow in the dark. Why not scare your friends? Glow in the dark. Right? Have some fun with your friends. Scare them with glow-in-the-dark paint on a piece of artwork that's actually meant for glow-in-the-dark. Or make a really cool piece of artwork that deserves a little bit of glow-in-the-dark for a special occasions. For a special person that, you know, as I've said in the past, no, Ellie and the Alley Cats, her name is permanently up in lights forever and ever and ever. You're such an awesome person. You've got so much talent. I'm so glad to just do that acrylic painting. Better than waters. Water paintings are paintings under the bridge. Yes, yes, they are paintings under the bridge. Get my meaning. Yes, they are. So, now, let's look at this stuff in proper. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you where I have the red coral. I think the bottom one doesn't fall. It didn't want to stick right. Okay, you see where I have the red coral on there. Yay. The camera doesn't want to pick up on it too good. So, in person, it's a lot more red than it is on camera. So, for some reason, cameras are being stupid today. So next color I could do is an amethyst or the garnet. Yes, that could be the next color. But I actually kind of need to pour it out, and I really don't want to pour it out with other colors, but I need something chunky, chunky. Oh my gosh, lucky. Lucky me. A chunky piece of garnet. Lucky me. It must be my lucky, lucky day. Lucky me. Chunky piece of garnet. Chunky piece of garnet. I'll just stick that up here on my other device case. Those little chunks. Because all of that came out, the garnet, was actually chunks of garnet. So, do not stick to my fingers. Okay, got that one piece of garnet on there, and as you can see, I still have a lot of wet glue on my finger. Next piece of garnet to get the glue. Seems to be there was an extra piece with it. I'm so glad I can do this with either hand. right there. And I have skinny fingers. My friend Rocket said to pick out like this is the alien from Aliens. It's just hands, people. It's just hands. Now, see, that is a red and purple. And I could always add another purple. But why not add another red? Why not add another red instead? You know what I mean? Reds and purples. Reds and purples. Oh no, I got glue on my little bottle. Got glue on my little bottle. Don't want to get glue on my bottle, right? Don't want to get glue on my bottle. Oh, I've only been on here for like 12 minutes. Really? That bad? Oh, I thought it was longer than that. Ooh, I got some chunky ones. I'll just put them right up here on my device case. Chunky ones. Okay, now this process also isn't going to take that long because I found like some really nice little chunky pieces. That are going to go really nice on this. Come on, get off my finger. Get off my finger. Yay. Yeah, one of my favorite creepy content creators went live yesterday and today. Right now, actually, he just posted another video. So I'll get to him as soon as I'm done with this. Don't worry about that, dude. I promise you. We talk on other social media. He's not really a Twitter person. Not go on Twitter too much. Myself, I really don't. Did I drop a piece? I think I dropped it a piece. Darn it. Darn it, I dropped a piece of garnet. Right. Or sometimes there's like these weird little stones that drop from the ceiling. It's like creepus, right? Why the hell would stones drop from the ceiling? They'll be like, what is my neighbor doing? Makes stones drop from the ceiling. Why would stones drop from the ceiling in the first place? Could have been something haunted, right? Something so haunted. But yeah, like I have this one song for like sneezing. I'm allergic to shit. I don't know about you. One of my friends just think that's kind of rude. And another one of my friends thinks that's funny as hell. It is kind of funny. Okay, so I'm almost done putting those on. Sorry, I went silent there for a moment. That's called concentration. That's called concentration. So I'm gonna like the rest of that glue instead of wasting it and peeling that off of my finger. I'm just gonna like put that down on some of this leafage. Leafage. Yeah, I think I'll just put like some of that down there. Okay, so I will show you that and then peel the rest of that off because that's not so great because there's only a little bit left on my finger. And we have that. Oh no, one came off. It sounded like Mr. Bill. Oh no! Oh my gosh, which one fell off? You know what? I think it was one of the yellow ones. But you know what? That's okay. It's okay. We won't trip this all the way. I'll actually show it to you from bringing the device to Creepy Baby Doll. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Let me peel my finger. And unplug my device from the charger. Give me a moment. Oops, sorry for my hand being in the way. I don't know why it says it's like running out. Okay. Okay, Creepy Baby Doll. Oh, that's my bottled waters. Creepy Baby Doll. Let me know in the comments below what you think. That's this near stand I keep it on. So let me know in the comments below what you think. There's the things with the little gems and all. And look, the little gems inside. All that glue will dry. And I am going to put a little more glow in the dark inside the eye. Both eyes, actually. Yes, I am. I gotta plug my phone back in. Yes, I do. I have to plug my phone back in. Sorry about my hand being in the camera again. I'm not used to that. So not used to that. But like I said, I would love to hear from you guys about what other art projects you would like to see other than sculpture pieces like this. I need a nap. No, that's bad acting. I need a nap. Because, you know, I can always add, like I said, if I want a little more blinginess to this, I can add in the clear quartz crystal around it for a little more bling, 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 bling. But I would appreciate your comments below. Always pleasant comments, never anything negative. We don't do negative here. We are going to leave it off on, I don't know, I think I'm done with Creepy Baby, even though I have some extra flowers left for a Creepy Baby, because I can use these for something else if you really think about it, because I have some extra flowers left. I can use those for something else. I think I'm happy with the way this came out, and the glue's already starting to dry on stuff, so, and I think the green foliage actually brought it out more. You really don't want a proud, creepy baby face. And yeah, I think I'm happy with the way this came out. So leave your comments below, like I said. And I want everybody out there to stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. And remember, if you're watching this video and have not yet, hit that subscribe button, give a thumbs up, and a comment if you like this video. And if you're a negative Nelly, oh my goodness, I did not notice I had glue there. Wow. And I will see you guys next time right here. Bye, everybody.